Hi sweet friends. Today I want to provide you 7 easy ways to raise your vibration. We are vibrational beings, and the more we move toward joy and peace and love, the more our life expands, the more we move into alignment with greater possibility, and the more we can experience heightened synchronicity. The more we're overwhelmed by fear, by frustration, by sadness, the more our vibration is diminished, and the less we're able to align with our best life. So today I want to support you with 7 tangible and practical ways to keep your vibration at its highest level, so that you can move toward life with an open heart, ready to receive everything that life has to offer, and so that you can indeed be empowered to live your best and highest expression in every moment. One of the first keys to really raising your vibration is learning to rest. Some of us live on this hamster wheel of production that is unending. We have a to-do list that is never going to stop. We have been conditioned to believe that in some way we must make the most of every second in our lives, because in the absence of this frenetic activity, we're not going to be able to get to where we need to get to. And of course, as I start describing this to you, the visual that best kind of suits this kind of image is the image of the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. Frantically running around, always late, never going to make it. Just completely not focused, completely not present, missing the beauty and splendor of all that life has to offer. I've empowered people like you from all over the world to simply take a conscious pause. And the barometer is as follows. For every 60 minutes of activity, if you can just take 3 to 5 minutes to pause, to reset, and to reflect. In those 3 to 5 minutes, any and all forms of stress that you've accumulated, any and all forms of unprocessed emotion that are lingering within you, and any and all forms of thoughts that are just constantly spewing across the screen of your mind, have the opportunity to just effortlessly dissolve. There is an incredible power in the conscious ability to rest. And I want you to know that taking 3 minutes out of every 60 minutes in no way is going to impinge upon your productivity. In fact, I firmly believe that this precious pause is going to support you in actually producing in a far more efficient and creative way than you ever could have before. The second key to really raising your vibration is to move your body. Now, I'm not advocating that you all of a sudden have to go and take Zumba classes and become Spartan warriors and run triathlons and run marathons. I think that moving your body means simply to eliminate the stagnation that is formed inside of it. And sometimes it's as simple as just taking a walk. Sometimes it's as simple as taking a light jog. You must do whatever works for you. Think of it as a replacing of the breath and the energy in your body. More and more people are beginning to realize that stagnation is the root cause of illness. And an absence of movement, an absence of getting your heart rate up, is really what's at the root of the accumulation of the content that eventually begins to impede your body's ability to repair and rejuvenate itself. So, as much as possible, move your body. At least twice a day, take a walk. Walk at a slightly faster pace than your normal rhythm, and allow your heart rate to get up. This in and of itself will help you eliminate stagnation and will help your body draw in new life force energy and will help your body elevate its vibrational potential into its peak state. The third, now this sounds very strange, so bear with me, is to hug 10 people. There's a direct correlation between hug and connection and intimacy and the degree to which we feel a sense of happiness and belonging and contentment in ourselves. All you have to do is examine the life of an adult that was never hugged as a child. You can very quickly begin to see that that lack of connection, that lack of physical touch, has solely contributed to most of what they're experiencing in their adult life. There's an amazing power that happens when you hug. You see, your heart connects with the heart of another person. And I firmly believe that when that happens, there's a transference of energy or love that occurs between both of the hearts that are in that embrace. And of course, I'm not advocating you hugging random people or work colleagues, unless you love them. and unless they love you. Start at home. In the absence of someone else, hug yourself. But give yourself that gift of connecting. Give yourself that gift of belonging. In today's world, more and more, we are gearing toward isolation. The only thing that we're connected to is our cell phone. And what we're experiencing is a false sense of connection that's further perpetuating every psychological disturbance and every psychological event that already exists within us. It just gets exacerbated. So in this simple act of embracing and allowing for this exchange of energies, you're allowing yourself to know first and foremost that you belong, that you're accepted, that you have a place in this world, and that it's safe to be you. Which brings me on to the next key. I've discovered that people who are vibrationally functioning at their optimal state have no problem being themselves. That at a certain point they realize that that's all they can be. At a certain point, a greater level of surrender begins to occur in their reality and in themselves. And through that surrender, they are catapulted into a greater vibrational expression. Their life begins to expand. The key, my sweet friends, to having everything that you desire is to fully and completely commit to being who you are, which means experiencing the world in your own unique way, which means ending the game of comparison and ending the need to contrast who you are with who anyone else is. You are a unique manifestation of energy, and the more you abide in that uniqueness, the more you prosper, flourish, and thrive. The next one is one of my favorite ones: to smile and observe. We live in a world where now people have this fascination with yoga and this preoccupation with going to yoga classes. And I have to tell you that the most powerful yogic posture is a smile. When you're smiling, every vibrational channel and center in the body is open and activated. And when you can simply smile and observe, consciously witness life as it's unfolding, you move into this space where your energy expands and where life begins to meet you in new and innovative ways. So smile more. Breathe. Look around. Enjoy your reality. Enjoy your environment. And know that in doing so, you're elevating your vibration. One of my favorite ones also is to listen to music. I create playlists all the time. And music has a way of connecting with my soul. Music has a way of inspiring me. It has a way of supporting me through whatever's going on in my day. There's a song for everything. Create playlists. Support yourself in having a playlist for abundance, a playlist for health, a playlist for love, a playlist even for the tough times when you don't know how you're going to make it through. In this world of streaming, you can now access an infinite library of music in a way that you have never been able to before. Do some research. Find artists and songwriters that touch you and inspire your heart. And know that the more you can follow the vibrational resonance in music, the more you can access it, the more you're being supported in feeling good. And finally, the most important one of all. My sweet friends, you are the company that you keep. And if you are constantly hanging out with people that are in drama, that are unresolved, that are overwhelmed, and that are stressed out, you cannot flourish into being all that you are. At some point, you have to have the courage to let people go. You have to have the courage to let people find their way. You have to have the courage to move in this world from a space of absolute connection by surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, people who are playing a bigger game, people who have the capacity to meet you where you are on your journey and in your life. This way, you have vibrational blueprints and benchmarks that carry you forward, that show you that more is available to you, and that inspire you in every possible way to be more than you've ever allowed yourself to be. Follow these 7 tips. I can't wait to read your comments. Let me know how this simple practice or practices are transforming your experience. I love you with all my heart. Here's to raising your vibration through these 7 simple steps that you can do each day in every moment. Hi friends, it's Panache. Did you like this episode? If you did, then there are 4 things that you can do right now to continue on your journey. Firstly, I want you to subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to send you new inspiring insights and videos on a regular basis. Secondly, you can get my book by clicking right here. Thirdly, you can also go to my website and sign up for a free membership
so that you can get priority access to my programs and events, as well as free care packages, free live calls, and free products. And finally, you can go to my website and find the locations of my upcoming live events. I would love to meet you in person and share the energy of possibility with you directly. I believe in you. I know who you are. You are evolving into more than you can ever imagine. Regardless of how your life has been, know, my beloved friend, that when you change your energy, you change your life.